What just happened? I missed it.
I missed it too. I can't say.
I think Georgie was getting a lesson in language. He was
That's
getting
what
some
it was.
language lessons.
Kofi,
Sheriff first. Sorry, go ahead, man.
You guys are on a 5-game winning streak now, obviously. You guys have talked a big game since the beginning of the season about how this team was going to do big things this year, but it seems like the rest of the country's kind of waking up to that now. What's it like just seeing that national attention come here?
It's good. We expected it, and we knew that once we got the chemistry together and the practices passed. I think it's basically like experience. Like once we had experience and we played a couple games and we saw what was what, we just came back in practice and we worked on it and we got better at situations and stuff. So now we're more prepared going into every game, and the world is finally seeing it.
12 games left in the regular season schedule, but you have a share of first place right now with a chance for sole possession. Is that something on your mind?
Yeah, definitely. We always want to be the best at everything we do, so being the best in the Big Ten is definitely one of those goals that we try to accomplish.
Does that give you, what kind of weight does it hold for you guys? Do you feel more confident just knowing that you're on the top now?
No weight. We were always confident. I feel like we're a team that know what we're capable of. It was just a matter of time before we started doing it and actually getting more confident, as you said just now. But yeah, we was always confident. It's about getting to the next level right now.
What does Michigan do that makes them a tough team to beat?
Michigan, in transition, they run in transition. They're really fast at home. They shoot the ball at a high pitch, especially at home again. So we have to go out there. We have to make sure that we get back on defense. It's going to be a game won by defense, basically.
Ranked and at the top of the standings, does it feel like, do you guys talk about having a target on your backs?
Yeah, definitely. Coach emphasizes that we're the hunted, but I don't feel that way. I feel like we're still a hunter because of our mindset and how we go about playing the game. Because we're the more aggressive team every time we come out. We try to attack. We try to go at it. We try to throw the first punch. So I think we're still hunting. We're trying to get to the top. There's always more to be done.
Does that mindset kind of come from maybe some of the other guys who have kind of seen, gone through some of the harder times with this program?
Yeah, definitely. Ayo is a veteran. Trent, they know what it is and they know what it takes. And I feel like they come out here every day and they see what we're capable of. So going into every game, they make it known that we're the better team and we should go out there and throw the first punch and be the more dominant team.
Kofi, you guys kind of dominated. You and Georgie kind of dominated their bigs the first time around. Is that kind of what the game plan is this time around? Kind of going in and try to emphasize that?
That's a good question. We never really focus on any one player or two players dominating the game. It just sort of happens. It's chemistry, like I said before. We go in the game and we see what's working for us, and we just execute and run the plays that coach gives us to run because he sees the game and he knows what they're doing, and it's just like translating basically.
Kofi, how did your game open up when defenders have to honor Georgie as a three-point shooter, and what's the paint look like for you?
Yeah, it opens up a lot because Georgie is one of the best post passers I've seen in my life, and when he knocks the shots on like that and guys got to guard him, it makes it so much easier for him to pass the ball in the post and for the spacing to be right where I can make a move.
What makes him such a good post passer?
I feel like he's a big man, so he knows what it is and he knows where the big guys want the ball and how to pass it there because obviously he's been in that situation and he knows what I would want as a big, so he just delivers it.
You've been the recipient of some dimes from Ayo Dosunmu. How much is that a precise thing that's developed in practice?
Yeah, we do it a lot in practice. So in practice, he would just tell me over and over again, I'll throw it as high as possible, and you got to go get it. And it kind of builds on with the confidence that I have in him, knowing that he's going to throw it every single time, and I just got to go get it because I can't give him a turnover. So it's just a love for each other that I don't want him to get the turnover, and he's going to pass it to me.
Is there kind of a feel there that develops from playing with each other, like a quarterback and receiver, a timing thing?
Yeah, definitely. With me and Ayo, it's a connection. Whenever I come up for a screen, I try to make sure I screen the guy. Like I said, it's a love, so I try to make sure that he's in the best position to be successful, and he does the same for me. So we just trust each other and know that if he comes up that screen and I'm open, he's going to pass it. If I roll hard, he might be open. So it works hand in hand.
Kofi, when you were getting recruited by Illinois, did you realize kind of the ability that guys like Ayo and Georgie would have in finding you in the post?
Yeah, definitely. That was one of the reasons I committed here. I looked at that a lot. I knew Ayo before I came here from high school. I played against him. I played against Georgie as well, so I knew what kind of players they were and how they would help me.
Kofi, that's going to be important Saturday in Michigan and then also in the Minnesota game without Allen. What else do you guys have to do?
Allen brings a big piece to the team with his offensive rebounding and his energy, and we just have to basically make up for it. So everybody has to put in a little bit extra. After we get 2 more offensive rebounds, 2 more defensive rebounds, George have to do the same. I have to crack down a little bit more. So everybody just has to come in and do what Allen, fill in the missing piece basically.
Georgie, or Kofi, how do you define personally? How do you define toughness? We hear it a lot, but there's not really a number for it. How do you define it?
Toughness, yeah. So I had a different definition of toughness. I thought about physicality at first, but then coach made me realize what true toughness is. It's mental. It's about going out there and sticking to what we do and making sure that nothing leads us astray and being mentally tough basically on the road, because when you go on the road you have guys, everybody's cheering against you, everybody wants you to lose, and you just have to stick to what you know and stick to your teammates and trust them and make sure you keep a clear mind and basically a tunnel vision.
Hey, Kofi.
Good luck.
I got one more. I would ask you about the pregame handshakes you guys do.